This video will be a little different because it's going to be recorded
at night.
Normally, I bounce around to different locations on campus during my videos, but tonight, I got in a place so cool, I'm staying there the entire time.
I'm in Bobby Dodd Stadium recording my Midterm Progress video, so I'd like to thank the very nice workers here who let me in after hours. So, I'd like to sum up how my first impressions of tech have kind of changed over the last little while from my first video. I still really enjoy Georgia Tech, although I have to say it's living up to its reputation of being very difficult and requiring a lot of work. My classes are hard, but I'm enjoying most of them, and I'm still able to find a balance to do things I enjoy and still have a lot of fun. I like my dorm, the people in my hall, and in my entire residence hall. And we actually go play Ultimate Frisbee every Thursday night for anyone who's available. And that's one of my favorite sports, so that's a lot of fun. It's a cool way to really get to know everybody. I really also like Atlanta a lot. A few days ago, I went to the High Museum of Art, and I really like that and all the other cultural offerings in Atlanta. And I actually plan to go back with some friends fairly soon. I'm still planning on studying abroad. I actually attended an informational session about the Spanish LBAT, Language and Business and Technology program. That would go to Mexico, Ecuador, and Spain this summer. I'm still enjoying Grace Midtown Church and the Navigators Ministry and intramurals as well. Those are some things that are important to me, and they also give me time to kind of kick back between lots and lots of homework. So I really enjoy that. I also applied for Model United Nations. It's quite literally a Model United Nations where Georgia Tech will form a team and represent a country and go to various places. It's a competition, and I just really love Model UN. Because I love the debate, I love the background research, I love the public speaking. And that's something I'm really interested in doing with my life. It's something I'm really looking into, state diplomacy. So not only is this a thing I really enjoy to do and really have fun with, but it's also a good future career experience. It'll help me learn if this is something I truly want to do with my life. So at approximately the midterm of the semester, if I were to rate myself, I would say I've done pretty well. But overall, I'm carrying very good grades in my classes. I am stressed and tired. That's one thing that I feel like is just a hallmark of Georgia Tech, though. I feel like being pretty tired is pretty standard. I'm looking forward to fall break so I can actually go home and go to sleep for a couple of days. I would say my biggest adjustment since coming to college is trying to balance studying and free time, because I like to have a lot of fun, but I am one of those people who will run through a brick wall to get a good grade. So I'm trying to make sure I study hard, study properly and well, and study enough. But I also know I need to kick back every now and then. My most difficult class, without a doubt, is Calculus 2. I suppose part of it is the fact that math is my weakest subject, I suppose, and I don't really enjoy it. I do pretty well, but it's just not something I'm very passionate about. So when it comes time to study, I'm more inclined to put it off. I would say it's also difficult because the material is difficult and I don't enjoy it, but also I could have been in an easier class. So that's a little frustrating to know in the back of my mind. But at the same time, that also drives me to study because I don't want a mistake in scheduling to harm my GPA. So that really does drive me to study and do well. And I think I've done pretty well so far. The biggest change I need to make for the second half of the semester is using my planner. I've missed a couple assignments here and there or kind of gotten behind on a few things because I wasn't really keeping up with my due dates as much. And I had written tests on a calendar in my room, but I hadn't written minor assignments and homework and small quizzes. So really using my planner to get a better handle on what I need to be doing is something I hope to improve on. I think that'll help me find that balance between fun time and study time, kind of like I was talking about earlier. So I think that's really what I can do to improve for the rest of the semester. But it's been a lot of fun, and I love it here. Well, I think that's gonna about do it. I'll see you next time, and thanks for coming to my blog, Where in the World.